Howdy folks, this is Meandering Mike, Man Cave of Madness. This is a quick little video. This is a little surprise I got in the mail today. So, got this package here from Avalanche Press, and I was like, wait a minute. I thought I had actually finally gotten all my pre-orders from these guys. I had made a big order back, my last order in October of 2021, and I'd been waiting forever and ever for Panzer Grenadier Fire and Sword that showed up 3 years later, actually finally showed up, but I had forgotten that on this order, there was one more item that I hadn't got. That's the Golden Journal number 44, Imperial and Royal Panzers. So here it is. So Mike Benninghoff, again, he's plugging away. He's doing stuff, even though sometimes it takes 3.5 years to get these things out. He is doing them. So this is a golden journal, things that you can purchase directly only if you join his golden club. There's a fee to do so, but there's all sorts of different benefits, which includes a lot of things that you can download, map scenarios, booklets and the stuff, counter layouts for free, but of course you don't get the actual printed stuff unless you pay. But I'm going to just do a quick look at this here, like equivalent of an unboxing. Let's go ahead and look at the counters real quick here. You should be able to see all those. I think that's in focus for you. Sometimes it's hard to tell here. So that's 24 counters. Now notice the copyright was 2022. So in terms of like the planning and designing and getting it all ready, that would have been a timely fashion, ordering it in October of 2021 and expecting it. But obviously the actually be able to getting around to printing it with all the different hassles and delays that he's had, it took this long. But like I said, it is here. Let's take a look at the back real quick. What it says, set of extra for their Avalanche Press games. This is the 44th issue, abortive Imperial Russian and Austro-Hungarian tank designs. All of them existed on paper. Most of them did not go any further. Okay, so these are actually for infantry attacks. These are World War I era tank designs. So that's rather interesting. Which again, like I totally forgot that I had actually ordered this way back when. So okay, we're not going to read this whole thing, but so this rule book that actually shows copyright 2025. So they got around to finally finalizing and printing this printed material, whereas 2022 there on the counters. All right. Gunther Burstein's Proto Panzer shows an interesting diagram of their trench. Wow, that was from 1911 patent application. Holy torpedo, my mind is blown. Is this legit? I have got to research this. Actually World War I breaking out. This doesn't look like an armored car. This legit looks like a tank design before the French and British started working on their designs. Wow. All right. Okay, so this is going to be fascinating stuff to read here. Russia's fake tank. Oh, look at that thing. Looks like a gigantic torpedo or something. All right. I don't know if that's just a machine gun there, but it's still a tank, right? A lot of the machine gun designs, a lot of early tank designs were just machine guns, didn't have any gun. All right, this is, wow, look at that. Vasily Mendelev's Bronkhod. Wow. All right, so let me breeze through here real quick. Some special rules. Tanks, tank breakdown. Seeing the elephant. Anti-tank values. Tanks and assaults, digging in, entrenchments, fleeing, etc. Prototype tanks go to war. So a set of scenarios. 1, 2, armored defense. So if they had actually built these things as early as August 1914, we could have had some of these vehicles in operation. If, right? So this is all hypothetical and not done. So all told, there's 7 scenarios. So if you're interested in Panzer Grenadier, in this case, Infantry Attacks, I mean, you could actually, use these. I'm not sure how the values compare to actual Panzer Grenadier, if these are on the scale that match Infantry Attacks, and they would be too large in Panzer Grenadier compared to other tanks, where they should be like, much weaker. If there's some old 1914 Austro-Hungarian tanks or something, I don't know. So anyway, that's our very quick, for Meandering Mike, we're just under 7 minutes. That's a pretty quick unbagging, unboxing. With the bag, came in a Ziploc. But I was just stunned the fact that, wait, I still had something due from them. I get something more from Panzer Grenadier. Avalanche Press, and lo and behold, here we go. Golden Journal number 44, Imperial and Royal Panzers. So, thank you much for viewing. Take care, y'all. Ciao.